So there are a few other people to meet and talk to here at the gallery. Okay. I guess it's just something on exhibit. Let's look in here. Okay, here are two more people. That's Gary Richards, the man Bonnie works for, and this is Mrs. Flowers, the caretaker of Fells Church Cemetery. Let's see what they have to say.
Welcome home, Elena. My, how the summer has flown. Tell me, how was your trip to Europe?
Been to Europe, eh? So that's what Bonnie's been bubbling about the past few days. I don't suppose you came across anything of supernatural interest while you were there, did you?
For heaven's sake,
You have to
Gary,
know, don't
it's bad
you?
enough that you have Bonnie handling all those psychically charged things.
I'm hurt, Mrs. Flowers. It was just a harmless question. Do you honestly believe that I would allow Bonnie to access anything potentially dangerous?
You know my feelings on the matter. We don't need to discuss it here. You got back just in time for the art gallery's grand opening. What do you think of it?
The Riviera was wonderful, but exhausting. I'm ready to drop right now, but I'd rather die than miss the party.
Yeah, she said she didn't want to be here at the party.
You see, Gary, she would rather die than miss the party, and you would rather die than be here.
It's a matter of temperament, Mrs. Flowers. I'm a researcher. I'm accustomed to being alone. And you spend your days tending the cemetery, another solitary pursuit.
But it's not a solitary pursuit. Not only do I have the dead to keep me company, but others, like Elena.
That's a really
often
more
stop
cheery
by.
thought.
Which reminds
the dead to
me,
keep
you should
you
be sure to
company.
stop by the cemetery now
Should I
that you're
say
home.
it's a morbid
It's
thought?
particularly lovely at this time of year.
But you're not all alone now, Mr. Richards. You've got Bonnie there to help you catalog everything.
Well, that's true. But I do not allow Bonnie to catalog everything. I will admit there are items of my collection that could be deadly if mishandled. I alone deal with them and keep under the most secure conditions.
Is Bonnie doing something dangerous, Mr. Richards? I thought she was just dusting some grody old junk.
No, of course not, Elena. This is an old argument between Mrs. Flowers and me. This is my field, and I have been watching Bonnie quite closely, and I can see no signs of ill effects.
I sincerely hope you're right, Gary. But I'm not convinced you know what to look for.
In my expert opinion, until Mrs. Flowers can prove otherwise, I can see that there is no danger to Bonnie in handling the items of my collection. And with that, ladies, I shall withdraw. Good evening to you both.
He's so touchy sometimes. Pay him no mind, Elena. He has a new edition of some kind to his collection, and he's been mad as a hornet all night about
A new
being
edition,
dragged away
huh?
from it.
I wonder what it could be.
Well, Mr. Sunshine has a point. It's late. I better go find out if Aunt Judith is ready to leave. I'll talk to you later, Mrs. Flowers.
Of course, child. Give your aunt my best, will you? And I'm sure I'll see you again soon.
Okay, now that we've talked to them, let's see if Mikhail and Caroline are here. What's this? Special. Oh, let's look up close to some of the artwork here. Okay, here they are. Okay, yeah, that's Caroline and Mikhail.
Why, Mikhail, look what the cat dragged in. Elena, dear, how sweet of you to dash right over from the plane. And you didn't even take time to tidy up. I'm flattered.
What's with you?
Wonderful. It was so nice of you to join me for the christening of my humble art gallery.
It's a pleasure to meet you, sir. My name is Elena Gilbert.
Gilbert? I have heard that name once before tonight. No matter, it will come to me. But please, I am no sir. Where I am from, that is a title reserved for tsars and nobles,
If I'm not mistaken.
not shopkeepers.
So let's
Please,
not
allow
talk
me
about
to
it.
introduce myself.
Doing it as a joke.
I am Mikhail Romanoff,
Mikhail Romanoff.
proprietor of this establishment.
Don't let his modesty fool you. Mikhail has some of the most amazing contacts in the art world. It's been an honor working so closely with him these last few weeks.
Such contacts are merely human, Caroline. A means to an end. The art is what is important.
Where are you from, Mr. Romanoff? That accent is definitely not from Richmond or Washington.
Yeah.
I am from Russia,
From Russia.
an expatriate driven from his homeland by the gnawing wolves of poverty and hunger. There is no place for art when people are starving.
Speaking of Russia, did you ever have a chance to talk to Mr. Richards, Mikhail? You promised to give him the name of a contact there for his collection of Russian artifacts.
There are so many people here, I hardly know whom I have met.
Well, I'd be happy to help you find them.
Of course, you are right. Always looking out for the welfare of the gallery. Now I remember. Please, tell your Aunt Judith and your charming sister that I would be happy to join your family for dinner some evening. But now you must excuse us, dear Elena. Duty calls.
Okay, that's everyone here at the gallery then. So let's talk to Judith once more. See if we can go home soon.
Oh, Elena, I was just talking to a new teacher, Damon Smith. He seemed very interested in meeting you, but I don't know where he's gone.
Okay, that's just strange. We already met him. I don't understand why this dialogue is here.
A new teacher? I hope he's replacing Mr. Tanner. Did he say what class he was teaching?
Bell's Church is lucky to have Mr. Tanner. I think Mr. Smith said that he would be a student biology teacher.
A student teacher? Is he younger than Mr. Tanner, at least?
Someday when you have kids of your own, you'll appreciate age a little more.
I have no plans to be old and gray, ever.
I think you've picked up too much of Bonnie's romantic nonsense, Elena. Why don't you go talk to your friends while I go find Margaret? It's time we got her home to bed.
What the? That sounded like Margaret.
Oh, that sounds like Margaret. Quick, Elena, help me find her. Oh, my God.
Whoa. Something attacked her. Whoa, what was some kind of flying creature, obviously. Okay, now Margaret has been rushed to the hospital because she's been wounded. That creature bit her. And there she is. She's unconscious.
It's very late, honey, and the doctor says there's nothing we can do right now. Why don't you go on home? I'll stay with Margaret tonight, and you can come and see her again in the morning.
What happened to her, Aunt Judith? What was that thing that attacked her?
It looks like something bit her. We can't be sure what it was. The doctor said it could be a wild cat or something. Margaret's lost some blood, but nothing life-threatening. The doctor says she'll be up and around again in no time. Don't worry.
See you later, Aunt Judith.
Try to get some sleep tonight, Elena. I'm sure Margaret will be up and awake again in the morning.
All right, now let's look around, see what to do next. Oh, Caroline's here, and she looks in a very unpleasant mood.
You Gilberts certainly know how to close down a party, don't you? Started teaching her young, huh, Elena? I guess you wouldn't want your little
What is the
dynasty to
matter
end
with
now,
you?
would you?
A young child's been hurt, and you just have to act so nasty?
Why are you being so nasty, Caroline? It's not Margaret's fault she got hurt.
Maybe not. But it's your fault she came to the party in the first place, and she had no business snooping around. So thanks to both of you, the grand opening was ruined.
So that's all you can think about.
Excuse me. I don't mean to interrupt, but this is a hospital. Could you please keep it down? It's a little late.
Ooh, he's a very
I'm
handsome
sorry.
guy.
This whole thing has just been so upsetting. I feel like I'm
Hey,
gonna
look at
faint.
this mistake here.
Is
It
someone
said
gonna lie
Caroline
down?
right above his lines.
Are you the patient's sister?
No, I'm Caroline
So according to
Forbes,
this, his name
a
is
friend
Stefan.
of the family. It happened at the gallery where I work. It was our grand opening.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure it's just all the excitement. You should just go home and you'll probably feel a lot better.
Well, if I don't feel better in the morning, can I come back and have you examine me?
Oh,
if
is
you don't
she
feel
trying
better
to
in the
make
morning,
a
you shouldn't
pass
be
at
regular
him?
doctor examine you. I'm just a physician's assistant.
Hmm.
So you must be the patient's sister. If you don't mind, I need to ask you some questions when you get the chance.
Oh well, what a waste of good looks. Well, you can have him. I have my hands full anyway.
Man, what is with this condescending attitude?
You sure haven't been acting like a friend of
Hard
the
to
family
believe they
tonight,
used to be
Caroline.
friends.
If you're
Yes,
not
they
feeling
were, but
well, why don't you
she's
go
changed
home?
ever since the Elena's been gone.
Actually, I'm not feeling sick. And I'm certainly not your friend. It was a wasted effort anyway. Just like tonight's grand opening, thanks to you. Now if my ride would show up, I'll leave you to your nurse, or whatever.
Good evening, ladies.
Damon,
Did somebody call for a car?
Your timing's perfect, Mr. Smith.
a car or a
I
cab?
was just leaving.
I thought he said
Well,
car.
I would have
This
charged
says
in on
cab.
a white horse, but
Lots
they're
of
not allowed in the
mistakes
hospital.
in the text, and
I heard it was your little sister who was injured,
doesn't
Elena.
match up with dialogue
sorry.
spoken by the
I hope she
characters
wasn't
in
hurt
this
too badly.
game.
I don't know how bad it is yet, but thanks for asking, Mr. Smith.
If you'd like, Elena, I'd be happy to come back and get you after I drop Caroline off at home. I only drive a two-seater, I'm afraid. Miss Gilbert will be staying for a while to answer some questions, so don't trouble yourself. I'm sure her aunt will take her home after we're done. Answer questions. For you, right? Never mind. I'll have plenty of chances to be gallant once school starts. Since it appears that someone else has taken my place, I shall bid you adieu. Shall we, Miss Forbes?
All right, now let's talk to Stefan.
Are you the one who found the young girl who was attacked? Excuse me. My name is Stefan Salvatore. I'm a physician's assistant. I need to ask you some questions.
Yes, I'm Elena Gilbert. I'm Margaret's sister, and I found her after what happened at the art gallery.
Did you see what attacked her, Miss Gilbert? It's very important. We found some sort of puncture wounds, like some sort of animal bite.
Please call me Elena, not Miss Gilbert. And I don't think it was an animal that attacked Margaret. It was too big.
Big? Like a large raccoon, or big like a large dog? Maybe a wolf or a coyote?
Oh no, it was some kind of flying creature.
No,
Like a
you
bat
don't
or
understand.
possibly
It was
a bird.
big, like a man. But the shape was wrong. And it was like a dark fog.
That wasn't exactly how I would describe it, but
So, you're saying it wasn't an animal that attacked your sister? And it wasn't a person? But a big cloud of some sort? Is that right?
see, that's not exactly the description I would give. I mean, the video quality's not perfect, but it certainly looked like some kind of flying creature.
I know it sounds like I've gone totally non-linear, but it's the truth. I know what I saw or what I didn't see.
No, it sounds like you saw something pretty horrible tonight. As for what did attack your sister, I'll leave that up to the police. Anyway, thanks for answering my questions. Unless your aunt wants you to stay for a little while longer, you should get on home. You've had a big scare tonight.